Hey, this is Astroneer. I'm Riley, the sound designer on the game. I'm here with Adam and Brendan, and we want to show off the multiplayer of Astroneer. This will be a first in a series of Let's Plays where we show off what we've been up to. Let's take it from there, and why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hey, I'm Brendan. I'm the lead engineer on Systemera, and I'm responsible for a lot of the multiplayer code that we're showing off today and hopefully not crashing.
And I'm Adam. I'm one of the artists on the project. And actually something that's cool that I think you missed there, Brendan, was that we're actually all in different time zones. So you're on the West Coast in Seattle at our office. Riley's in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I'm in Toronto, Canada.
So that's true. This is a proper real world test. This is not like us sitting in the office with 3 computers all next to each other.
Yeah. So this is the PAX build that we went to Boston with, and it was just something that we made for a short experience of Astroneer, and part of that was setting up a tutorial space for players to experience the game while on the moon.
Yeah, and right here I'm digging some ice that's going down this assembly line.
Once you arrive on the surface, please look out for points of interest and ensure safety for our harvesting crew. Our mission is finding a planet suitable for the gene pool on board this ship. I will be there for you if you need information on how to handle this endeavor and lead us to great success. You can always deactivate my guidance in the menu interface, but as far as my experience with human intelligence goes, I highly recommend listening to me if this is your first Genesis mission.
More or less, that was everything we wanted to show you about vaulting and climbing. As we've said before, it's nothing special. It's just a feature that'll keep you focused on the gameplay instead of going crazy trying to get through a door. Furthermore, there are a lot of questions about the release date and if there will be a testing phase or not. The game has entered the first closed pre-alpha testing phase. We have a squad of badass US Marines testing the game as we speak. Thank you for watching, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and our development blog at www.scumgame.com to find out more about things that will follow the first testing phase. Ooh-ah! By the way, did you notice this little cool thing that we did in the background? Watch closer. When the player is in third-person perspective and is standing behind an obstacle that obstructs his character's vision, all the things in the background are blurred out. We use depth of field to reduce the advantage of third-person perspective over first-person perspective. The best thing is that it wasn't entirely our idea. It actually came from the Steam community pages, and we thought it would be great to have it in the game. It still has to be tested, though, but how cool is that? The game hasn't even been released yet, and we've already implemented some features requested by our community. That's you. Love you guys. You're great. Until next time, dick out for Scum.
and get home.
But I recognize them somehow.
What the hell is this place?
They're screaming at me. I don't hear them, but I know they're screaming.
You got anything?
Such hate and anger.
I hope you bastards are looking up once in a while. Those fuckers might be anywhere.
I don't know what I have done to them.
This place is so damn dark. Sleepers.
They want me to feel what they feel.
This is good, man. This is good stuff. It'll trade. Everything trades. Oh, fuck. To be honest, any second, keep your eyes on that door. Ah, shit, there's fucking loads of them.
Then I wake up. I'm not sweating or screaming. I'm perfectly calm. I just open my eyes and I'm awake. And it's not a nightmare. It's just part of me, who I am. I don't fight it. I just live around it.
Hi, this is Jesse from Novaquack. Welcome to Dual Universe Dev Diary. This time we are going to talk about the voxel technology. The idea of voxel is not new. You've seen it in other games already, starting with Minecraft. But we wanted to go beyond the cube-like aspect. We wanted to let people be able to carve out, literally, the world the way they want, to sculpt the world, and to make it more realistic. We wanted also that players are able to build very large structures that you can see from a long distance. And finally, all this had to happen within this continuous single shard universe where everybody plays in the same world at the same time. So there were a lot of network technical challenges to make sure that the modifications you make are visible by everybody else. Now, if you're interested, let's take a behind the scene look at how all this is actually working.
With Fisk behind bars, what's next?
And the city's safer than ever. Maybe Peter Parker can have more of a life.
Are you in trouble? Do you need money?
No, I mean, I'm a little behind on my rent, but no, I'm fine.
Take care of this place. It represents the best part of me.
This is Miles. He's gonna be helping out around here.
For acts of extraordinary bravery. I'm the one who kept order in this city!
What is this? Devil's breath.
Your city and everything you care about will be destroyed. People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Maybe the city needs our friend more than you think.
Whew! Anyone else need a breather?
Fisk's men have fled through the building. Eliminate them.
Should've worn a helmet.
You got what you came for. You don't need to kill us too.
Welcome to Gaia, your new home. As you can see from the beautiful landscape, you'll be very happy here.
I know I should feel something. So why don't I? What does it mean? That I'm dead too?
What's troubling you so much, Jonathan?
Lady Ashbury, what are you doing here?
I came to give you a warning, my dear.
There's really no need. It's best if you just leave.
Please, Jonathan, drop the pretense. I've had centuries to observe this world. I know the pain you're in.
Really? So what's your diagnosis, Doctor?
You're not heartless, but you are afraid to be free with your feelings, in case the hunger in you is let loose too.
You missed your calling, my lady. You would make a fine alienist.
Mark my words, Jonathan. The more you hold back what's inside you, the quicker you'll become the monster you most fear.
But what if it's already too late?
See that steeple? St. Mary's Church. I can't think of a better place for you to go to right now.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
I am captured in her wake. Cruel Morpheus runs late. Oh, one of those dead bastards.
See those bite marks? The flu didn't do this.
There's a vampire at work here that needs killing.
Easy, Billy boy. This corpse is drained dry. Whoever did this is long gone.
non-inverted look, so that's a good thing. And the way that we make our character move in space is also kind of like pretty intuitive. You have WASD, which is forward, backward, and sideways, and in order to move around or move up and down, you press E to go up and then Q to go straight down. And you can also switch between third person and first person view by pressing V. And this little kind of like a tutorial mission right here starts you out at a mining operation, which will be part of the gameplay, the main gameplay as well, which is basically you have to select a place where you want to mine, land your mine, drone or mine expedition vehicle, whatever we decide to call it later. Hey, the scanner, the big scanner over here, picked up some cavity underneath where we are standing, and let's go ahead and check it out. So, and that kind of segue into the next point I want to talk about, which is our inventory and weapon system that we worked on. So we can actually take weapons and also holster them, put it into your whatever your suit. You have to have a suit in order to kind of like carry weapons, I guess. And then when you press I, you get into this inventory, and then basically you can look around your inventory and configure them, but we don't have the configure capability yet. And
申し訳ありません。クゼの兄貴。こんな昼間から東島組の幹部がガン首揃えてお前を呼び出した理由わかるよな。カムロ町で見つかった死体の件ですか。やっぱりてめえか。俺はゴロどころじゃなくなっちまったな。ああ、クゼの兄貴。お前に取り立てを頼んだ金貸しから組に連絡があってな。金貸し？東郷クレジットの社長だ。
It was such a unique thing. You just didn't compete with people directly in any other arcade game. It was always just score. But this one was literally like one person versus the other person. The graphics, the music, the sound effects, everything about the game. It was just such a beautiful package.
done so far. I'm not turning back. After all I've sacrificed, I have to wonder. What will I become?
Motherfucker. They killed the power around the world. We're gonna light it back up, because this is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun. That's why we brought in you. You got the talent. Now you need the tech. Big things too far! Today, you throw grenades. Boom! Tomorrow, you'll be throwing cars. Ah! Forget dropping bombs. You're dropping buildings! Now it's time to get to work. Time to step up your